Good afternoon and welcome all to the weekly business meeting of the South Carolina Public Service Commission. Today is Thursday, October 9th, 2025. It is approximately 1 p.m. Before we begin the meeting, would you please join me in a moment of silent reflection? Thank you very much. All commissioners are present in the hearing room. Mr. Scarborough, would you please present today's docket?
Good afternoon, Chair Powers, Vice Chair Williams, and Commissioners. First order of business is to set the date of the next regularly scheduled Commission business meeting. Staff recommends that the next business meeting be set for Thursday, October 23rd at 1 o'clock p.m. That's 2 weeks from today.
As to item number 1, do I hear a motion?
Oh.
Okay.
We're just...
So he's skipping number 1? Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mr. Scarborough.
Okay, so we're good for our Commission business meeting on 2 weeks from today at 1 o'clock. So today we have 10 items on the utilities agenda and 7 items on the transportation agenda. Item number 1 is in docket number 2025-194C. This item involves final disposition of this docket.
All right, now as to item number 1, is there a motion?
Chair Powers,
Commissioner Thomas.
I move that the Commission grant the application of Unity Fiber Gulfco LLC for a certificate of public convenience and necessity to provide facilities-based local exchange and resold long-distance telecommunication services and for flexible regulation of its local exchange services and alternative regulation of its long-distance service offerings in South Carolina, subject to the stipulation between Unity Fiber Gulfco LLC and the South Carolina Telephone Coalition. I further move that the Commission grant authority to Unity Fiber Gulfco LLC jointly with its affiliates, Unity Fiber LLC, Unity National LLC, and Southern Light LLC to complete a pro forma assignment of assets. So moved.
Thank you, Commissioner Thomas. Having heard the motion by Commissioner Thomas, is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye. Aye.
Those opposed by no, the ayes have it. The motion carries.
Item number 2 is in dockets numbered 2025-217E and 2025-218E. This is a request from Duke Energy Carolinas LLC and Duke Energy Progress LLC for approval of a proposed procedural schedule and a request to consolidate these 2 dockets.
As to item number 2, is there a motion?
Chair Powers.
Commissioner Williams.
Thank you. By order number 2025-473, the Commission directed the Chief Clerk to open a docket to establish a competitive procurement program for each electrical utility concerning energy storage facilities to be located in South Carolina. The order also instructed the Chief Clerk to establish a procedural schedule. Docket numbers 2025-217E and 2025-218E were created for Duke Carolinas LLC, DEC, and Duke Energy Progress LLC, DEP, jointly the companies, respectively. The companies filed a letter dated September 25th, 2025, with a proposed procedural schedule and request for consolidation of the dockets. None of the parties to the docket objected to either request. However, Carolina Clean Energy Business Association, or CECIBA, reserved the right to seek leave to file surreplies as appropriate. I move that the Commission approve the proposed procedural schedule for Stage 1 filed by Duke Energy Carolinas LLC and Duke Energy Progress LLC as amended. Stage 1, Commission review a framework, milestone, and then date. Stage 1, application filed November 21st, 2025. The next milestone is ORS, intervenor comments, January 15th, 2026. The next milestone is DEC-DEP reply comments, January 29th, 2026. And the final milestone is Commission Staff Procedural Status Conference, February 2nd, 2026. Commission staff shall have the authority to adjust the procedural schedule for Stage 1 as necessary for good cause shown by the parties. The parties shall be able to request leave to file surreplies as appropriate. I move that we accept for information the remainder of Stage 1 schedule and the company's proposed schedule for Stage 2. And the remainder of Stage 1 Commission review of framework is the proposed order due February 17th, 2026. The next milestone would be order requested on Stage 1 by March 13th, 2026. Then the Stage 2 is the Commission review of the RFP. The RFP milestone, and then I'll give the date. Stakeholder engagement, mid-March 2026. File application for approval of final RFP would resolve timing required by South Carolina Code annotated 58-42-31A. Date is mid-April 2026. Next milestone, ORS intervenor comments. Date early May 2026. Next milestone, DEP reply comments. Date late May 2026. Next milestone, proposed orders due. Date early June 2026. Next milestone, order requested on Stage 2 by, and the date is late June 2026. Did I skip the commission decision requested by? I think I did. So after proposed orders due, date early June 2026, the next step would be commission decision requested by, date mid-June 2026. The next milestone, order requested on Stage 2 by late June 2026. The next milestone, final RFP documents filed as compliance filing for information, date July 2026. Next milestone, final milestone, bid window opens targeted for July 2026. Proposed dates or proposed order dates and any other deadlines may change following the procedural status conference. And commission orders will be planned to meet requested deadlines if practical. Additionally, I move that the commission grant the company's request for consolidation of dockets in the interest of judicial economy and direct the clerk's office to consolidate the two dockets into one docket in the commission's docket management system. The one docket consolidated shall be docket number 2025-217-E. I so move.
Thank you, Commissioner Williams. Having heard the motion as made by Commissioner Williams, is there any further discussion?
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Belson.
thank you. If I may ask a question, or will a question be entertained? My understanding of the motion is that we're setting the first part by order, and then the part where you said for information purposes only, that's being accepted as information, but we will firm that up at a later date. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. And I know that the companies have a target that they would like approval by. We're not guaranteeing we're going to meet that, but we recognize that they do have dates that they're trying to work with. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay.
That's certainly the spirit of the motion. And the intent
If it's achievable,
we want to work toward it.
Yeah,
but
okay.
there are a lot of unknowns, and this included, some to be determined by the companies, some ranges, and it just didn't feel like the kind of motion that we typically would put with specificity.
I think I'm particularly concerned, and I appreciate at least all of the dates being out there as for information and firming up later, because to the extent that there may be stakeholder engagements, I think that parties need to at least have those on their calendars. It's certainly easier to cancel something than schedule it. So I appreciate those being out there as well. Okay, thank you for the clarification.
Thank you, Commissioner Belson. Is there any further discussion?
Mr. Chair,
Vice Chair Williams.
Commissioner Williams, thank you for your motion. I reviewed the filing by the utility, the request or the proposed schedule, and the letters from the Office of Regulatory Staff and the interveners in this matter. And considering the proposal and there being no objections made, I would approve the proposed schedule without amendment, but I understand where you're coming from. That's all I have, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Vice Chair Williams. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed by no.
No.
The ayes have it. The motion carries.
Item number 3 appears in docket number 2025-3E. This item involves final disposition of this docket.
As to item number 3, is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Belson.
the The hearing in this matter was held on September 23rd, and yesterday we received some filings. So I do have a motion, and my motion would be to explain that yesterday, on October 8, 2025, after close of business, the parties submitted a brief and proposed order in this docket. To allow time for the commission to consider the brief and proposed order, I move the commission first carry over this item, and second, schedule a special commission business meeting for Monday, October 13th, 2025 at 10 a.m., at which time the commission will discuss this item.
Thank you, Commissioner Belzer. As to this item, I think Commissioner Thomas and Vice Chair Williams cannot vote on this. They were on leave when the matter was heard. So as to anyone else, is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed by no, the ayes have it. The motion carries.
Item number 4 is in docket number 2025-30E. This item concerns correspondence from the South Carolina Office of the Inspector General related to Ms. Carmen Morgan's complaint.
As to item number 4, is there a motion?
Mr. Chair.
Vice Chair Williams.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, fellow commissioners, after review of the filings made as a result of Ms. Carmen Morgan's complaint against the commission with the South Carolina Inspector General's office regarding the commission not providing Ms. Morgan with accommodations at a hearing before the commission in docket number 2025-30-E, and in consideration of legal advice and counsel received by the commission through their outside legal counsel, I move the commission make the following findings. 1, on August 7th, 2025, Chairman Delton Powers received a complaint from the South Carolina Inspector General's office made by Ms. Morgan against the Public Service Commission of South Carolina, alleging that the commission did not give her accommodations at a hearing before the commission in docket number 2025-30-E. Number 2, the South Carolina Inspector General sent Ms. Carmen Morgan's complaint to the commission for appropriate action. Number 3, the commission reviewed the complaint Ms. Morgan filed against the commission with the South Carolina Inspector General's office. Additional information provided by Ms. Morgan subsequent to the complaint being filed, filings made by Dominion Energy South Carolina Incorporated, and filings made by the Office of Regulatory Staff. Number 4, the only request Ms. Morgan made prior to the hearing in this matter was a request for continuance to seek legal assistance. Number 5, the commission granted Ms. Morgan's request for continuance. Number 6, at no time has Ms. Morgan made a request to the commission for an accommodation that gave the commission notice, necessary information, and an opportunity to make accommodations to meet her needs. And finally, number 7, this motion concludes the commission's review of the complaint made by Ms. Morgan against the commission with the South Carolina Inspector General's office. So moved.
Thank you, Vice Chair Williams. Having heard the motion, is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Those opposed by no, the ayes have it. The motion carries.
Item number 5 is in dockets number 2023-140E and 2025-55E. This is a request from Dr. Cheryl O'Lane to consolidate these two dockets.
Before we take up item 5, on number 4, Commissioner Britt was not yet on the commission and, of course, did not vote on this recent vote. All right, as to item number 5, is there a motion?
Chair Powell,
Commissioner Caston.
thank you. I move that the commission cross-reference docket number 2023-140E with ND 2025-55-E on the commission's docket management system. So moved.
Thank you, Commissioner Caston. Having heard the motion, is any further discussion?
Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Belser.
I just would like to seek clarification. We're not consolidating or combining the dockets. We're just cross-referencing on the docket management
Correct.
system. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
That's correct. Thank you, Commissioner Belser. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed by no, the ayes have it. The motion carries.
Item number 6 is in dockets number 2023-140E and 2023-24E. This also is a request from Dr. Cheryl O'Lane to consolidate these two dockets.
As to item number 6, do I hear a motion?
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Britt.
I move that the commission cross-reference docket number 2023-140-E with ND 2023-24-E on the commission's docket management system.
Thank you very much, Commissioner Brett. Having heard the motion, is there any further discussion?
Mr.
Commissioner
Chairman, I just
Belson.
want the same clarification on this one, that we are not consolidating or combining the dockets, only putting a cross-reference on the DMS to these dockets. Is that correct, Commissioner?
That's correct.
Thank you.
That's great. Thank you, Commissioner Belson. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Those opposed by no. The ayes have it. The motion carries.
Item number 7 is in docket number 2025-177E. This item involves final disposition of this docket.
All right. As to item number 7, Commissioner Carol Williams and Vice Chair Justin Williams were on leave when this matter docket was heard and cannot vote. Is there a motion for number 7?
Chair Powers.
Commissioner Thomas.
On June 3rd, 2025, the South Carolina Public Service Authority, or Santee Cooper, filed an application for Certificate of Environmental Compatibility and Public Convenience and Necessity, or the application seeking a Certificate of Environmental Compatibility and Public Convenience and Necessity to construct the Wasamaw to Indian Field 230 kV line and associated facilities. Collectively the project in Berkeley and Dorchester counties. The commission commenced the hearing on the application on August 26, 2025, and recessed to allow Santee Cooper and an intervener, the National Audubon Society, to finalize a stipulation regarding the application. On August 29th, 2025, Santee Cooper and Audubon filed the stipulation. The stipulation included an agreement between Santee Cooper and Audubon whereby Audubon consented to the approval of the application as modified by the supplemental testimony filed by Santee Cooper, subject to the terms of the stipulation. The commission resumed and completed the hearing on September the 3rd, 2025. I move that the commission find and conclude that the application contains the requisite information set forth in SC Code Annotated Section 58-33-120 as amended by Act 41, including, among other requirements, proof of service on the entities or persons named in the statute and proof of public notice in newspapers of general circulation in the area. I further move that the commission find that pursuant to SC Code Annotated Section 58-33-161 as amended by Act 41, Santee Cooper has shown that the project is needed to meet the growing electricity demand in the areas from Charleston up Interstate 26 corridor toward Interstate 95. The project's probable environmental impact is not significant and is justified considering the stipulation, the state of available technology, and the nature and economics of the various alternatives and other pertinent considerations. The project will serve the interest of system economy and reliability, and Santee Cooper has provided reasonable assurance that the project will conform to applicable state and local laws and regulations issued thereunder. I further move that the commission find that pursuant to SC Code Annotated Section 58-33-180 as amended by Act 41, Santee Cooper has demonstrated that the project constitutes a more cost-effective means of serving direct serve and wholesale customers than other feasibly available long-term power supply alternatives and provides less ratepayer risk while maintaining safe and reliable electric service than other feasibly available long-term power supply alternatives and energy efficiency measures, demand-side management, renewable energy resource generation, available long-term power supply alternatives, or any combination thereof. It would not establish or maintain a more cost-effective and reliable generation system, and that the construction and operation of the project is in the public interest. For these reasons, I move that the commission adopt and approve the stipulation and approve the application subject to the stipulation and as modified by the supplemental testimony filed by Santee Cooper. I move that Santee Cooper be required to follow all applicable commission, state, and local government regulations and laws arising from this matter and concerning the construction, operation, and maintenance of the project. Finally, I move that Santee Cooper be required to notify the commission and ORS of the commercial operation of the project within 10 days of such operation, and that Santee Cooper also provide notification to the commission and ORS regarding any changes or delays to the planned commercial operation date. So moved.
Thank you, Commissioner Thomas. Having heard the motion by Commissioner Thomas, is any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed by no, the ayes have it. The motion carries.
Chair
Item-
Powers,
Commissioner Williams.
you noted that I could not vote on this, and regretfully, I could not be there for the announcement of the stipulation, but I just want to thank all the parties for the work that they put into this particular proceeding. I live in the area that will be most impacted. I drive past the Bidler Forest regularly, coming and going to Columbia, and it was contentious, and I appreciate all the work that went into this solution. So thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Williams. As to item number 8, is there a motion? I'm sorry,
Chair
Ms. Scarborough, I
Powers.
skipped you.
Okay.
Item number 8 is in docket number 2025-282C. This item involves appointing a hearing examiner in this docket.
Commissioner Williams.
Thank you, Chair Powers. We were just ahead of Mr. Scarborough. I move that the commission appoint Sandra Moser, Esquire, as hearing examiner in docket number 2025-282C.
Thank you very much. You've heard the motion by Commissioner Williams. Is any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed by no, the ayes have it. The motion carries.
Item number 9 is in docket number 2025-233G. This item involves final disposition of this docket.
As to item number 9, is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Belser.
I move that the commission approve Dominion Energy South Carolina Incorporated's annual update to its gas demand-side management programs and its petition to update its gas DSM rider as adjusted by the recommendations of the Office of Regulatory Staff. Dominion originally requested $674,494 recovery. In its report filed on October 1st, ORS provided its review of Dominion's annual update and petition to update the gas DSM rider, and ORS calculated total expense adjustment to remove $6,920 from Dominion's request. ORS's expense adjustment removes $4,254 related to Dominion's annual incentive plan objectives, $41 related to Dominion's employee service and retirement awards, and $2,625 of legal expenses related to Dominion's electric operations. With the adjustments recommended by ORS, ORS reports that the updated gas DSM rate rider was developed in accordance with the terms and conditions set forth in Commission Order Number 2022-644. In comments filed in response to the ORS report, Dominion advises that for purposes of this proceeding, Dominion does not challenge ORS's proposed recommendations. Therefore, I move the Commission adopt the expense adjustments recommended by ORS. As a result, and based upon ORS's review, recommendations, adjustments, the Commission adopts and approves the following rates for Dominion's gas DSM rate rider. Residential rate is, and I hope I say this correctly, 0.345 cents per therm, and commercial rate is 0.032 cents per therm, with the rates being effective for bills rendered on or after the first billing cycle of November 2025. Finally, I move the Commission adopt ORS's recommendation that Dominion should reevaluate their forecasting methodology for energy savings and cost and incorporate program experience from previous years to increase forecast accuracy. I so move.
Thank you, Commissioner Belser. Commissioner Belser,
Yes.
just to make sure we understand it, it's 0.00345 per therm. And
Well, that's written in dollars in my motion, but I'm pronouncing it by cents.
okay,
So it actually is in dollars 0.0 00345, but that's to the, 10,000th place of the, anyway.
All right.
For what it's worth, I divided it by 100. I think you're right. Yes, ma'am.
Well, the third placement to the right of the decimal is thousands,
Yes,
right?
right.
Okay.
Yeah. If it's wrong, we'll be corrected, I'm sure.
I'm sure. I get corrected all the time, and I need it, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Belser. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed by no, the ayes have it, the motion carries.
Item number 10 appears in docket number 2025-256E. This is an amended application from Duke Energy Progress LLC for approval of a special retail electric service agreement with EVAC Magnetics LLC.
As to item number 10, do I hear a motion?
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Britt.
I move that the commission find that the special retail electric service agreement is just, reasonable, and in the public interest, and approve the contract between Duke Energy Progress LLC and EVAC. While ORS does not object to the commission approving the contract, ORS reserves the right to review and make recommendations on the accounting and regulatory treatment associated with the transaction applied by the company in a future rate proceeding. It is noted that EVAC Magnetics will be billed on the company's schedule LGS, which includes a basic customer charge, demand charges, and an energy charge, and that EVAC Magnetics electric service pricing will remain above the company's marginal cost. Over time, as fuel prices move and marginal costs vary, Schedule LGS will reflect those variations as the fuel charges are adjusted. Consequently, EVAC Magnetics price will necessarily stay above the marginal cost over time. So moved.
Thank you, Commissioner Britt. Having heard the motion, is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed by no, the ayes have it, the motion carries.
Mr. Chairman, that completes the utilities agenda before the commission. Moving on to the motor carrier
Chair
agenda.
Powers.
Commissioner Thomas.
Before we move on, I just want to make sure that we voted on item 7, the Santee Cooper item. We probably did, but just in case we didn't, I wanted to make sure. I know that Commissioner Carol Lee Williams made some comments, and I just don't remember if we voted.
We voted before the comment.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
In Part A of the transportation agenda, there are 4 applications for new Class C certificates. Item A1 is in docket number 2025-271T. This is the application of North Myrtle Beach Taxi LLC for a Class C taxi certificate. Item A2 is in docket number 2025-272T. This is the application of Alexis.VIP LLC for a Class C charter certificate. Item A3 is in docket number 2025-273T, which is the application of GPS Logistics LLC for a Class C non-emergency certificate. And item A4 is in docket number 2025-277T. This is the application of Ada R. Munir, doing business as Ada's Island Taxi for a Class C charter certificate.
Thank you, Mr. Scarborough. As to items A1 through A4, as presented by Mr. Scarborough, is there a motion?
Chair Powers, I'd like to make a motion.
Mr. Caston.
Thank you. I move that the commission approve the application for Class C certificate and agenda item number A1 through A4 as identified by Mr. Scarborough. A directive order will be issued in the docket granting the motor carrier's application.
Thank you, Commissioner Caston. Having heard the motion by Commissioner Caston, is any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed by no, the ayes have it, the motion carries.
In Part B of the transportation agenda, there are 3 requests for extensions of time that the commission can take together. Item B1 is in docket number 2025-180T. This is a request from Jades Enterprise LLC for a 1-month extension of time to comply with commission rules and regulations. Item B2 is in docket number 2025-170T. This is a request from New Vision Transport LLC for a 3-month extension of time to comply with commission rules and regulations. And item B3 appears in docket number 2025-96T. This is a request from Assured Transit LLC for a 3-month extension of time to comply with commission rules and regulations.
Thank you, Mr. Scarborough. As to items B1 through B3, is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Brett,
I move that the commission grant the request for extension in agenda items B1 through B3 as identified by Mr. Scarborough. A directive order will be issued in each docket granting the motor carrier's request for extension.
thank you, Commissioner Brett. Is there any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed by no. The ayes have it. The motion carries.
Mr. Chairman and Commissioners, this concludes all business noticed before the commission today.
Mr. Scarborough, thank you very much, and all who joined us. Also, Mr. Scarborough, let me apologize because I jumped the gun on you twice today.
It's all right.
I think it's a combination of too much coffee and multitasking, which just doesn't work.
We're good. We're all good.
Thank you very much. We are adjourned.